Good morning, my friends. I just got back from the gym in Starbucks. I got a venti white chocolate mocha with no whipped cream. And now I'm gonna eat some breakfast. I have this chicken sausage. There's just one link left, but there's another pack. These are a different flavor. These are apple maple, and this one is country style. So I'm gonna have this one, and then I'll have 2 of these. And they're fully cooked as is, so they can be microwaved. So I'm just gonna cook them in the microwave. And then light vanilla yogurt. That should be good for breakfast. And since I went to Starbucks, I did not need to make coffee this morning. A friend of mine is in law school, and she needed me to fill out a reference form for her. So I filled that out and she sent me a gift card. So I was like, treat myself this morning. Why am I looking in this cabinet? Plates are in this cabinet. And yeah, let me just get this ready. I also need to put away these dishes, but the dishwasher's a little full, so I think I'm gonna run it, empty it, and then load all this stuff. Okay, so while I'm thinking about it, I was planning some videos and I was thinking about like what kind of videos you guys would be interested in. So if you have any suggestions or requests, you can leave them down below. But I was thinking about, I talk a lot about books here on my channel, and so I wanted to give you guys a few tips on how to read more books. I feel like a lot of people want to get into reading, they want to be motivated to read, but they don't know how to give themselves that motivation. So I kind of wanted to give you a couple of tips that I have in today's vlog. Also, isn't this cool? I added a pop socket to my Kindle so I can hold it when I'm reading in the bed and not let it fall on my face. I really wish I would have moved it higher, but, and I got this cute little thing here. It says books. And then this is a rainbow. This is great as your face. Anyway, here's my Kindle. I wanted to show it to you because I put the pop socket on it last night. But anyway, how to read more books in 2021. So I think the first thing you have to do is set yourself a goal. If you have not read any books in the last like 5 years, set yourself a goal of 12 books a year. That's 1 a month, or 10, because that's a pretty roundabout number. Or, you know, if you like reading but you want to get into it more, maybe give yourself a goal of like 24 books a year. That's 2 a month. My goal last year was 52 books for the year. That's 1 a week, but my goal this year is 100, which is a little under 2 books. I mean, a little under 2 books a week, which is crazy. But so far I have read 26 books and I'm on book 27, and it is, today is it March the 15th. It's March 15th. I'm halfway through March, halfway through the 3rd month of the year, and I have read 26 full books. So that is my first thing, is to just set yourself a goal, because knowing like what you want to accomplish, I know that that's usually a self-motivator a lot of the times, but if you like let people know what your goals are, you're more likely to accomplish them, just because you have the accountability of the people that you tell. So there's that. And then my next recommendation is to get a library card. Getting a library card was the best thing that I ever did. Probably not the best thing I've ever done, but it was a really good idea. Summer, I got a virtual library card, and after it expired, I went to my local library branch and got a card. I have not checked out an actual book from there, like a physical book, in ever. Like, I literally have never checked out a physical book, but I do have a Kindle. Obviously, I have a Kindle, and I have the Kindle app on my phone and on my iPad, so I can read from any of those devices. And you can download ebooks, which is the best thing, because you have access to so many books for free. And I think you can borrow them for up to 21 days, which is 3 weeks. So if it takes you 3 weeks to read a book, then that's enough time for you to check out. That's a really, really good one. And then next is to download the Kindle app on your phone or your iPad or whatever you have. There's also Kindle Cloud Reader on browser if you don't mind reading on your computer. I prefer reading on my Kindle to all the other devices, but sometimes I'll read on my phone or my iPad. In order, I prefer Kindle, phone, iPad. The iPad's a little too big for it to be comfortable to read, but that's kind of what we got there. So if you download the Kindle app, if you are a Prime member, you also have Prime Reading, which is free with your Prime membership. So I think that that's a really awesome option as well, because it's free books that you don't have to pay for. I think the next good idea to help you read more is to make a list of books to be read. You want to read all of them. So if you make the list, then you're more likely to read it faster because you want to get to the next book already. Is that stupid? I don't know. Next is to find a genre that you like. And I know this seems self-explanatory, but I feel like we think that we have to read certain types of books books to make us seem more intelligent or to make us seem more sophisticated, but in reality, if we just pick a genre that we like, it doesn't matter what it is and it doesn't matter what other people think of the books that we like to read. I was embarrassed to tell people that I liked thriller novels and like what would probably be considered a mass market paperback if you were to see it at like the airport or in a drugstore or literally anywhere, just like cheaper books or books that you can buy for cheaper. I was embarrassed to tell people that I like those kinds of books, and then whenever I went to go download them from the library, none of them were available because other people had them checked out. And the wait time for so many days was like, I mean, for so many of the books was like a really long time, so I had to put a hold on it. And it made me feel less stupid because I know that other people like to read their books too, or read the same types of books that I do. So if you find a genre that you like, then you can usually find similar books that have different stories that you can fly through. Same thing with finding an author that you like. I really like Colleen Hoover and her books are so good. I have read so many of them, and whenever I'm feeling uninspired or when there's a book that I don't particularly know if I want to read it or not, if I see her name, I read the description, and if I like it, I download it because I like her style of writing. When I was in high school, I really loved John Green. He was like one of my fave people ever, and I still absolutely love him and his writing. But I read like all of his books really quickly because I really like his style of writing. So if you find an author that you like, as well as a genre, then if you find an author that you like, hold on. Okay, so I don't have a ton of physical books, but I have this one, Gone Girl. So this one is probably not the best one to use as a description. Oh, okay, so if you find a physical book that you like, so this one is just Gone Girl. I got this from Goodwill for 99 cents. But if you look on the back, there's usually blurbs of praise for the book. And so this one just has a bunch of publications on it, but if you go into the front, like this one has a bunch of praise from different authors and stuff. And so if you see like, hey, this is so-and-so from this author, from this book, then you're likely to find, so like for example, Gone Girl is a book that I have not read yet, but I've read another book by the same author. I've read Sharp Objects. I really liked her writing, so I'm probably gonna write like Gone Girl because I like her reading, or her writing. But then there is, let's see, a blurb from Karen Slaughter, and I really like her books too. So if you look and see who writes little blurbs about the books, that'll give you some ideas of authors to look up that you may like their book. Other people that I really like are Karen Slaughter. I really like Lucy Foley, Minka Kent. Who else? I can't remember the names. I'm thinking about them, but I can't remember their names. But anyway, that's not important. Finding a genre and an author that you like is really important, and it makes you kind of more encouraged to keep reading. Next, my next piece of advice is to not give up on a book too soon, is to give it a chance. If you're reading on Kindle, I'd say get to 20-30% before you decide if you hate the book. If you're reading a physical book, this book has like 500 pages. So I'd say, you know, give it this much of the book. And if you absolutely hate it, I don't know, give it a good percentage of the book to decide if you hate it or if it's really slow or you just can't get into it. There were some books earlier this year that I actually started reading that I just like didn't vibe with, so I stopped reading them about 20-30% of the way through, and it feels like a waste of time, but at the same time, you know that you don't like it, don't keep reading it because it's just gonna take you longer. Keep reading and to move on to the next book, but also don't give up on it too soon because a lot of times I've read some books that are slower in the beginning that really pick up around 30% of the book. So definitely don't give up, but also if you don't like it, if you really aren't vibing with it, really just don't keep reading it because it's gonna make you lose all motivation to keep reading. So those are all my tips for how to read more books. People ask me that sometimes, so I thought I'd share because I really love reading. So yeah, that's what I got for today, how to read more books. So now I guess I'll continue to vlog. I wrote my tips on my iPad, sitting on my bed. I've spent so much time in and on my bed for the last couple of days that it's actually unreal. I really need to edit a video for today, but let me show you. I just wrote down a massive list of video ideas. So far I've got 35, and these are ones that are like specific to me, so I'm not sure if they'll be great for you, but like an espresso review, I have an espresso, and then there's one that's like Nespresso versus Keurig, like that's very me as well. So that's kind of what I got there. So I think I'm just gonna sit here and edit for a little bit and plan some more videos, just get some more like admin things done for myself, and then I also have to flip our Airbnb, so I'm gonna do the admin stuff first, and then I'll go flip the Airbnb, maybe edit a video or two. I really need to edit one, definitely one. I filmed a vlog yesterday, so I'm gonna upload that for today. So yeah. I finished the video. It is edited and it's uploaded, so here's what we got. I am really proud of myself because I always forget to link things that I talk about in the video, but I actually did this time, and these are all affiliate links, which makes me even more excited because I took the time to find them. So just like, can we talk about that? I love that. I am also obsessed with my new thumbnail style. I don't know if you can tell, but I have been putting the same filter on my pictures for a while, but so there's the filter, but then I've been using this combination of an outline and then like off-centering it or off-putting it, I don't know the word, and then this other script font, and then putting the blue behind it. So like, let me go to my channel so we can see them. I also changed my, what is this thing called? My channel banner. Very excited about that. But all of these have that same style, which I like. And I also like that this one's a collage, this one's not. This one is, this one is, but it's hard to tell. And then these two are, but like, I like how it looks on all the different variations. So I'm a big fan of this new style because before it was kind of all over the place. I had stars in this one and this one and this one. I used different fonts in all of them. It was just like all over the place. So I really wanted to formalize it. And these are all the ones I've posted since I quit my job. So I think this, I was not expecting this video to do so well. It has 203 views right now. But yeah, I'm excited. If you haven't subscribed already, please be sure to do so down below because I'm a fan of my channel and I'd love to, you to help me grow. I want to get to 6,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Right now we're at 4.28. So I need your help to get that growing. You see what I did there? Get that growing. I've also thought about daily vlogging or weekly vlogging. I don't know. The video that went up today was a vlog, and then this one's also a vlog, and it's gonna go up on Wednesday. And so I like it. It's a good time. But I don't know if you guys would like it. I know I daily vlogged for a hot minute right after I graduated college, and I really enjoyed it, but I was not as motivated as I am now. So I think that with proper motivation, I could do a really good job. Or like making my content into like more vlog style content, just because I've been watching a lot of videos like that recently, and I found that I really enjoy them. So we'll see what happens. Less sit down type videos, if that makes sense, just because I'm not sure if people like those. I still watch sit down type videos, but I don't know if a majority of people do, so that's why I'm asking for opinions here. There's only so much I can do in one day though. Like so much I can do that's different in one day because I don't do a whole lot. So we'll see. I had another thought and I lost it. So my husband Mason, he has a lunch meeting every Monday and they go at like 1:30. So he's never hungry on Monday nights when he gets home for dinner. But of course I made dinner. I started making it because I was like, he's gonna be coming home soon, so I should get dinner ready. And then he's just now eating it an hour after I did. How fun. We're watching this new show on Netflix called Marriage or Mortgage, where they choose between a wedding or a house.